A fantastic good evening to you guys. Welcome once again to the Game Plan. My name is Godfred Akoto Boafo, the show that has become a part of your online evening experience. I hope you've been enjoying the weekend episodes, the one we've been sharing on Fridays. Okay, anyway, lots to talk about. Today I'm going to do what I call the Monday wrap-up because so many things happened that I need to touch on. Then I'll talk about GNPC, then I will talk about Kwesi Appiah, and then I'll show you a crazy video. Those of you who love basketball, I've got a crazy video to show you guys. All right, now let's start with the Monday wrap-up. Lots of incredible things happened. Michael Essien. Last week, we were just discussing him on the show about, his work permit issues. He looks like his club, Persip Badong, have been able to sort it out. And great news, he scored his first goal. Charlie, Michael Essien wants to prove that it's not all over for him. Scored his first goal, great goal for his team, and looks like he enjoyed it. So, hey, Michael Essien, who has been brought in to lift up the image of Indonesian football, seems to be doing the business. At least he's scoring and not chasing his opponents, trying to beat them up. That was an interesting one, but great goal from Michael Essien. Also happened this weekend, great gesture from Mexican team Atlas FC. Now, why am I talking about Atlas? Well, because it's the team of our own Clifford Abuaje. Yeah, remember Clifford Abuaje, diminutive midfield star who was tipped for great things but has never come to pass. Well, I've been pretty disappointed in how his career has gone. Never seemed to have moved from, being a bed part player in the Granada youth teams to the senior team. Now he's on loan in Mexico. But unfortunately for him, he suffered an injury, a serious knee injury, and underwent surgery. And in a league game, his teammates did this for him. Fantastic gesture from the players of Atlas, wishing Clifford Abuaje well. And on behalf of the Game Plan, we also wish the young chap well. Hard times indeed for him. Now let me move on to Abdul Majid Waris, a player who has made plenty of headlines on this show of ours. Now remember that great goal he scored against Lyon? Well, looks like the young man just can't stop scoring. Now his team Lorient have been struggling to get out of the relegation zone all season. And this weekend, Abdul Majid Waris scored again to make sure that Lorient got out of the relegation zone. So Abdul Majid Waris having perhaps his best season in a very, very, very long time. And hey, we are very happy. I think this is the best form he has shown since his BK hacking days when he came to the attention of the national team selectors in Ghana. And in France, in Lorient, he seems to have rediscovered himself and is doing well. He has stayed injury-free and is delivering the goals for Lorient. So we wish him well, but enjoy the goal as well. Talking about goals, KP Boateng. Damn. Guy just can't stop scoring. Scored again as Las Palmas drew 1-1 in the Spanish La Liga. His 10th goal of the season. Look, I like I keep saying, I don't want him for the national team, but I'm also balanced enough to admit that I think between him, Raphael Jamna, and Abdul Majid Waris, one of them deserves to be named Ghana Footballer of the Year. He has not changed his passport, like I keep on saying. If we want to face facts, KP Boateng, top 3 Ghanaian footballers around at the moment, KP Boateng is in it. I think that Abdul Majid Waris, KP Boateng, Raphael Jamna, the top 3 Ghanaian footballers currently playing for this season, at least the 2016-2017 season. That is about 8 matches away from ending. So it's a fair comparison to make. I don't know what you guys think, but I think KP Boateng has been fantastic. Now, talking about exploits, another one I need to talk about, this time not in football, but in track. Yeah, track. And it's interesting, Last week, I spoke a lot about how we could not qualify for the World Athletics Championships, especially in the women's relay. The World Relay Championships took place over the weekend in the Bahamas. Nigeria have qualified. Yeah, again, Ghana, we didn't make it. And as at last week, we are not qualified. But over the weekend, we finally got one to qualify. Ghana's top female sprinter, Janet Amponsa, qualified in the 200 meters. She ran a personal best and has qualified for the World Athletics Championships that will be held later in London. So congratulations to her. And final one to end the wrap-up on Monday is the FA Cup and Liberty Professionals. Yeah. We qualified for the next stage after putting out Tema Inter Allies via penalty shootout. Ash Gold continue to struggle, eliminated by Asokwa Deportivo. Kumasi Asante Kotoko beat a very, very stubborn Bekwai youth team in Bekwai via penalties. And Bekwai, I must say, these penalties you guys were taking, not the best. Check them out. Obviously, Bekwa Youth, you have a lot of work to do with penalties, but congratulations to Kumasi Asante Kotoko and Ochiman Planners as well, defeated Division 1 runaway leaders Dreams FC. So a lot of big names, dropping around the road in the round of 64 of the FA Cup. I'll be keeping you updated on that one. You're watching the Game Plan live on pulse.com.gh, Sports Facebook. You can follow us on Twitter, highlights everywhere. And you can leave your comments and your questions below. My name is Godfred Akoto Boafo. Let's talk about my first big issue for the day, GNPC, Ghana National Petroleum Company. What have they done? Okay, so everybody knows that the GNPC had been headline sponsor of the senior national team, the Black Stars. Apparently, when the deal ends this year, it's not going to be renewed. How do I know? Well, because the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs, the Honorable Essien Mensah-Bonsu, who also happens to be a member of the Parliamentary Select Committee on Mines and Energy, told me so. Now, in an interview I had with him, let me say, he said that GNPC came to the committee and told them that they wanted to repurpose the funding that they give to the Black Stars to science and technology, to training more geophysicists, to investing in other aspects of the economy rather than in the Black Stars. Now, the committee also said questions had been raised about why GNPC, which does not engage in CSR, was sponsoring the Black Stars. Questions had been raised about why the GNPC would show up to ask for funds from Parliament. In their line items, there would be no Black Stars. But as soon as the money was approved, Black Stars would get 3 million. So it looked like quite a few things were not going down well with Parliament and with GNPC themselves. And according to Essien Mensah-Bonsu, this move to cancel to not continue the partnership with the Black Stars did not come from Parliament. It came from GNPC themselves. Now, what do I think of this? I'm torn, because I think that sports really deserves investment. We are not getting enough investment as it is to grow our sports. The sports sector is starved of investment. But then there are those who also say, and I'm with those people, that we need a bit more transparency in our sports to be able to attract, these kind of sponsors. $3 million a year is a lot of money, especially for our sports. And to get a company that gives you this and the company feels you're not giving them enough transparency and accountability, that gives you issues. But what I would have loved, was for GNPC, perhaps if they were taking away the $3 million from the Black Stars, why not put it into grassroots football? Why not put it into grassroots track and field? Why not put it into grassroots boxing? Don't take the money away from sports. Keep the money in sports because sports really need this kind of money. So that is my one disappointment with this, that perhaps they could have rechanneled it, because everybody seems to think that, the only way to get out of poverty is through the science, through maths, through the humanities. Yeah, that is true. But sports is huge business. And for a country that says we are a sporting nation, we definitely don't treat sports like one. Sports is mostly an afterthought in this country. So perhaps maybe we should change that Ghana is a sporting nation moniker and find a different one, because we do not treat sports. Our governments do not treat sports like that. Our huge companies do not treat sports like that. We get tokens every once in a while, okay? But there is also a responsibility of the people who run sports to be transparent, for them to be innovative with the approaches, with the pitches they make to these companies, so that they can also make some money. So I'm disappointed GNPC is cancelling, but perhaps we could also have done more to keep them happy. So GNPC Black Stars, they are done. Well, staying with sponsorship, GNPC might be gone, but the Ghana Football Association is celebrating the entry of another one, an Electroland. Yeah, Electroland. Distributors of Samsung, NASCO, Medea, they have entered into a sponsorship agreement with the Ghana Football Association, and they are going to be offering awards for for man of the match, player of the month, and all those kind of awards. So the GFA might be losing their big one on the Black Stars, but at least they've been able to bring in another partner. So congratulations to Electroland for joining the Ghana Football Association, and congratulations to the Ghana Football Association as well. At least you are showing that when it comes to sponsorship, you've started thinking on your feet and bringing in some good quality names to join you. So Electroland, or NASCO, especially the brand NASCO, is the one that they are going to be pushing in this particular one. So NASCO Man of the Match Award, NASCO Player of the Month Award. That's what's happening with the Ghana Football Association. And hey, quick one to wrap up on this whole Football Association thing. Today, Kwesi Appiah went along with the president of the Ghana Football Association and his vice to meet the sports minister and his deputy behind closed doors meetings. So I don't know what was said. I'll find out and tell you later. When I'll get the filler. After that one, I'll get it. But check out Kwesi Nyantakyi's sheets. Check out his sheets. Oh boy, both fans. All right, so we're just about wrapping out of here, but like I keep telling you, I've got crazy videos to show you, and I came up on this basketball video. For those of you who love basketball and those of you who love dunking, this video will blow your mind away.
Swish, swoosh, bang to bang, and I'm working on my body like a chimpanzee. Zang, I'm the only player with the big prize. I'm the only player with the big brown eyes. Roll like a train in the middle of the block. You better call the cops, I'm playing on the clock. Yo, swag, swag, working on my swag. Venom in the booty and I got my gang. Still run so higher. Oh, we know it's higher. 5, 4, 3. Yeah, wham, bam, super tramp. And I tipping up my hat while I boost the fans. And I hover up top, can you feel the noise? All the girls scream now cause they want the boys. Yo, making all the clouds looking like a big joke. When I run so fast and I sing so low. And you never wanna mess with me, you just dissing me. I just set me free, so just stop. We cool, we hot, we freshin'. We know we all confessin'. My bling bling catch your eye. Better pull up those shades when I'm walking by. So give a bitty high five on the street. Next time I wanna fly by, feel the heat. Cause I'm on the roll, I lose control. Want you to know it's how it goes. Still run so higher now. We my bling bling catch your eye. Better pull up those shades when I'm walking by. So give a really high five on the street. Next time I wanna fly by, feel the heat. Cause I'm on the roll, I lose control. Want you to know it's how it goes.
Yeah, I know how to play basketball too. Last week I told you guys I know how to do the football skills. I know how to do the basketball one too. Awesome dunking skills though, albeit to the trampoline. But I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed staying with me on the game plan. I'll be back tomorrow night with more details on the show. Keep watching pulse.com.gh TV. Keep reading pulse.com.gh. Follow us on all our social media channels. And we are everywhere. Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, whichever social media medium there is, Pulse is on it. So find Pulse. Have a good night.